Vertical farming in the deep mulch. This is the way I squeeze more food out of less space. Yes, the garden's kind of big, but if I didn't have these trellises, I wouldn't be able to grow near as much food. Right here, we got beans. This is going to cover this whole archway. And down through here, our tomato tunnel, these are all on vertical trellises. So whether it's a string, whether it's a lattice work, whether it's the fence, just look at that grape. I'm trying to use every bit of space I have available. You can do this too. But you know what? It's Saturday, and you know what that means. We go to you, and we celebrate what's going on in your garden. Talking about using every bit of space, let's go on and see what Walter's doing in his garden. Walter's late spring, Zone 7 urban deep mulch garden has come alive, and his beans are making so much that right now his kitchen is buzzing with fermenting. The hardest work you ever do in a deep mulch garden is harvest. Walter, that makes one's mouth water. Thank you. Walter, your use of space is amazing, and we sure appreciate your ideas. Now, you caught me over here by the potatoes. I really was going to wait till around Father's Day to go ahead and start harvesting, but I think tomorrow we're going to go ahead and see what we have underneath here. I'm itching to see what kind of potatoes we have. And that's because of Larry, and look what he harvested. Larry was checking on his peppers and found that he needed to start some of the hardest work you're ever going to do in the garden, and that's harvest. Even in containers, the morning harvest can be fantastic. This is awesome, and it's still spring. Wait till summer kicks in. Thank you, Larry. The contributors to this channel are just amazing. Please hit that like button, let everybody know just how much you appreciate them sharing what's going on in their garden. Where Larry's making great use of his small space, he didn't plant too many seeds like I did. I need to add to my trellis system. It doesn't have to be fancy. I've got this old metal frame. I think we were using this to pull plastic and cover some of the cold frames a couple years ago. All I need to do is just cover this with some kind of chicken wire or something. I've got these mesh panels. We're just gonna go ahead and string that up, and that ought to allow these cucumbers to climb just fine. But while I do that, let's go ahead and take a look at another one of our contributors. Bob is new to our community, and he also has a small space. Bob's Zone 9 container garden is producing nicely. Bob is a new contributor to this channel. I want everybody to know you can grow a bounty in a small space. Thank you, Bob, and welcome. Bob, that is great. Thank you, and welcome to this channel. But what happens if you got a space where you don't get any sun? Barbie in Minnesota, she decided she was going to go ahead and try her hand at mushrooms. Thing is, with mushrooms in a deep mulch, you're going to get mushrooms growing. You want to make sure what you plant is what you plant, and only plant what you like to eat. But Barbie shows just how successful you can be, and those are very tasty. Thank you, Barbie. While I finish setting this trellis up to grow, let's go on down to Florida and see what Bruce is up to. Bruce wanted to remind everybody how important it is to save a few specimens of your favorite food. Save some seeds, get ready to plant for next year. Can you believe we're talking about saving seeds for next year? And the garden's just now starting to take off? And only being 10 or so days away from summer, a lot of zones, pre-planting is going to give you a huge harvest. Now that I got that trellis set up, it's time to go through the tomatoes with all the rain that we've had. It's rained almost every night. And this tomato is now big enough, I'm not going to pull that fruit. But the growth spurts these get, just keep winding, keep that string trellis going. That's all you got to do. Now, if you have any damage, and if you have any suckers or any damage, like this leaf, it's got some brown on it from the weather, I'm going to go ahead and clean that one up. I'm going to take this one off also. While I go ahead and check the rest of these tomatoes, let's go ahead and take a look at a few more of our contributors. On their way out to harvest some basil and peppers for breakfast, we get to enjoy some Zone 8 late spring color. Mike, Linda, just spectacular. Thank you. Donald sent in some pictures of what's going on in his backyard in high desert, California. They got their containers half buried, mulch around the top. Just look at what they can produce in an area you wouldn't think could grow anything. This is wonderful. Thank you for the ideas. Nora wanted to share some color from her garden in Oklahoma, where it's been raining almost every day this spring. You definitely brighten our day, Nora. thank you. Please leave a comment down below and let everybody know just how much you appreciate them sharing what's going on in their garden. And I invite you to become a contributor. Help us show others what's possible in a garden. And it doesn't have to be a deep mulch garden. Although with as much rain as we've had, I'm recommending deep mulch. I'm out here gardening. A lot of my neighbors are knee-deep in mud. But by maintaining your trellis and staying after your tomatoes, you can get a lot of plants in a very small area. And remember, go vertical. You're going to produce more food than you actually know. And then the hardest job you're going to have to do is harvest. And until next time, remember, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and God bless you. Come on, let's plant. Let's go plant garden.